first card, mischief. The first three cards I pull are going to be your current situation, what you're going through right now. The present. Mischief indicates an annoyance, nothing detrimental, just a situation that causes a bit of short-lived grief. Now, you may be the target of someone's delinquency or bad behavior. This card may also indicate that you need to add some innocent mischief in your life. Your second card is fear. When this card appears, you may consider looking inward and checking in to see where you are allowing fear to limit your potential. As the saying goes, fortune favors the brave. For you, the fearless, all you need to do is swoop in and seize the moment. Card number 3. Communication. It would go this way. But just so you can see the card. Communication. Okay, hold on. Now is the time to articulate your wishes. Communication asks that you get clear on what you want so that there will be no misunderstanding or confusion later. Are you asking for you want exactly? Next card. This card is your present path. Caching. The crow didn't want to eat the food right away, but it also didn't want to leave it around for some other creature to enjoy. This is your present right now. You may find yourself either keeping an idea or possession hidden until the time is right, or you are simply unwilling to let go of something you're not using out of fear that someone else may benefit from your release or your surrender. The next card is an alternative path. This is your present path. This will be your alternative path. 26, insight. Before we go to our next alternative path, I just want you to understand that this is saying don't keep something for fear that somebody else might get something you're not sure you want. Next card, insight. Insight asks that you take the time to examine your situation. Test out different strengths and strategies to gain wisdom. When you understand the relationship between all factors, you will be able to identify actions and in turn apply strategies that expedite success. This is an alternative path. Next card. This path, freedom, influences to work with. Freedom brings movement, flexibility, and the ability to expand your horizons. Whether it's freedom to travel, to make your own decisions, or splurge on your favorite meal. When this card appears, you may need to ask yourself questions. That sounded a little funny. You may need to ask yourself some questions. In which areas of your life would you like to expand your freedom? And what is your definition of freedom? This is an influence to work with. Next card. This path is influences to work around. Displacement. When displacement appears, you may need to consider if you are confronting the source of your anger or just looking for an easy target. Displacement may also call your attention to an awareness of being someone's punching bag, when they are stressed or in a state of shame. Depending on your situation, it may be an opportunity to extend empathy and compassion, or you may need to consider if the relationship is worth maintaining. This is influence you need to work around. Next. Your next card is your present path, direction. Direction brings clarity and creates a roadmap to success. Direction is a call for you to find your North Star, which was in your previous reading. The destination that no roadside attraction can lure you away from. Alternative path, soar. Where'd it go? Conjure up the courage and take action. Soar brings a rush of energy and an open channel to receive the information needed to progress quickly with confidence toward your goal. Again, this is your alternative path, not your present path. Next card, self-interest. This is your influence to work with. Depending on your situation, this card may indicate that you are in need of some pampering, or that it is time to put your needs above others. Influences to work with. Influences to work around. Warning. Warning indicates the signs are around you. Something less than favorable is approaching, and your attention is needed to ensure you have time to react. Warning brings to your awareness the red flags that you may have been missing or denying. Sometimes it takes a friend or someone on the outside to point out what we don't want to acknowledge. When this card appears, consider the signs that you have received. Do they shed light on a situation that you may have been avoiding? This is an influence to work around. Next one. This is the last card in your present path. Upheaval. Sometimes there are clues that change is coming, yet we ignore the signs. Sometimes change brings a fortunate situation or moves us into a position to receive a greater opportunity. Ask yourself, if you can feel the rumblings like a seismic wave just below the surface, that is when something is about to shift in your life. When you connect with your intuition and you can feel the energy that something is going to change. The last course on your alternative path is perspective. When you take a moment to stop, disengage, and open your mind to seeing the situation from a different perspective, you might realize there is more information available that will assist you in ensuring the best course of action is taken. So, crows really do hang upside down. And you know why? It's to get to the food that would not be otherwise attainable. When perspective appears, your situation will benefit from slowing down and holding off on any significant decision making. Alternative path. Last card on your influences to work with. Of course, crows make time to grieve. They have funerals and gather solemnly around their fallen friends in silence. It's essential to allow yourself time to feel sadness for a loss, honor the memory, and express your emotions. Healing begins the moment you confront the source of your pain. Make time to mourn. Allow the feelings to surface because there are important lessons within the sorrow for the living. This is your last card in influences to work with. Influences to work around nature. Influences to work around. Living in a city full of concrete buildings, it can feel as if Mother Nature resides so far away. But she is here in the grass that sprouts up in the cracks on the sidewalk, the overgrown empty lots, in the birds that mingle with us in the park. All we need to do is look, and we will find that connection. Nature asks that you see the evidence of divine energy that is all around you, regardless of the landscape. When nature appears, it may also indicate that you are long overdue for some outside time. Take this as a cue to go for a walk, head out into the park, or go to the beach. New ideas and inspiration will come through connecting with nature. Working around influences.